Okay, so welcome to the This is Italian Fun Crew and Doug Aldrich Italia interview.
Cool.
Hi, Doug.
Hi.
So how are you today?
Doing great. It's been a beautiful day. I mean, we spent a lot of time the past month in the clouds. I mean, in the cloudy weather, cold, and it's beautiful here in Italy.
Yeah, we got some sunshine.
We're very happy about it, and the Italian audiences are great. So
Thank you.
Can't wait for tonight.
So how is the winter tour going so far?
It's really couldn't be better. The Winterland part, you know, the Daisyland. I mean, the is such a fun thing. You know, just to be able to meet up with some of our close friends and family from, you know, all over the place, and you know, we all sing a little bit. I don't sing, but the other guys all sing a tune, and it's just a good vibe. It's kind of one of my favorite parts of the day. Is Daisyland, and then the tour's been great. We've been full pretty much everywhere we've gone. So.
And who's got the idea of Daisyland?
That's down to we have a great management team, and our manager David Edwards was looking for a way to find a new twist to put on the tour, so that we weren't doing the same thing every time. You know, we were doing signings after the shows, which was cool, but they got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was getting more and more difficult to get out of town and make it to the next city. And he came up with the plan, why don't we do something like that prior? And then we love to play, and it's really, like I said, it's a chance for Marco to do some singing, and Dean does some singing. Of course, John and David even sings the track. So it's really cool. I mean, you know, it's very casual, and we have a very good time with the fans.
Great, well, we do as well as fans. So now that you have been walking the stage for such a long time, is there someone who still inspires you as an artist?
There's a lot of people. I mean, I get inspired with these guys, with the band I'm playing with, because I see how hard they work and how good they are, and we watch we watch the show to try and make improvements, and it's inspiring to see, you know, when somebody's throwing down on stage. It's like, okay, I gotta up my game. But yeah, I mean, of course, there's so many musicians that inspire me, from my original influences, guys like Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton, Hendrix, Jeff Beck, those guys, and then later the 80s guys like Randy Rhoads and Eddie Van Halen and Gary Moore, and then later guys like Stevie Ray Vaughan, and you know, all that, and down to now Joe Bonamassa. I love the way he plays, and there's some new bands. There's he's my friend. His name is Jared James Nichols. He's an amazing singer, guitar player, and I'm very inspired by his playing. This is just a lot. But even like, you know, seeing Marco do his thing. Marco is one of those guys that he's just really well knowledgeable about music, and he just plays from the heart, which is great. And then you know, David's got a serious attack, the way he attacks the guitar, like a very innocent way. It's really cool. So I'm inspired constantly by things.
That's great. So you're cooperating with Baroni Lab, which is an Italian brand.
Yeah.
How did your cooperation start?
It was well, basically, I was contacted from a friend of mine, Emiliano, and he said that he wanted to put me in touch with Baroni Lab, and the Baroni Lab guys asked me to help them with some demoing, where I basically play and demo some of their products, and we just got to be friends, and you know, they tried to help them with a few designs on things, and actually they want to make a pedal for David Lowy now, so they're very excited about that.
That's great.
They're going to make some kind of it's a secret, I guess, but it's something that David wants. So,
We won't share that if we can't.
no, but we could say that he's getting a pedal. They're doing a signature pedal for him, so which is going to be really cool. And but they're nice guys. They're Italians, but they also work out of China. So it's because that's where the products are manufactured.
Mm-hmm. if you had to advise some young musicians who want to start a career nowadays, is there something that we should like to tell them?
Well, I would say the main thing is that you play from your heart and have fun playing music, because that's the most important thing. You know, this business it's really strange, and even it's always changing, and it's a little, you know, unsure. It's not a for sure business to be in, so you got to be doing it for the right reasons. Play from your heart, play because you love it, and it just makes you feel good, and then the rest will follow. You know, I mean, if you can, the most important thing comes down to songs. You know, songs that people like, and in my case, you know, I don't usually write lyrics or anything like that, but I try and contribute music that's inspiring to the people I'm working with, and then, you know, obviously the way the music industry has changed, it's a little more difficult to make a living doing it, but you also have the opportunity with the internet to where you can basically write a song and release it to millions of people in the you know, at dinner time. You can write a song at breakfast and record it and have it out to everybody, and that's a pretty cool thing. If you got a good song and stuff like that, then you can do well, and it's all through social media. And a lot of people, I mean, not just musicians, but a lot of people, you know, who are into like sports cars or whatever, they get really into it and they really focus on that and getting exposure online, to when then people from those companies want to sponsor them and give them, like, you know, the people will say, hey, you know, this person's got 100,000 followers on Facebook, let's work together. We'll give you a little bit of money and you promote our product. Or there's a friend of mine that does it where he reviews equipment. That's all he does. He tests it and he reviews it online. And he's got a couple 100,000 followers, and so if a company really wants to get their product out there, they pay him money to play guitar and put it on his social media chain. So there's a lot of cool things, you know, about the way that industries change. But it's difficult with record sales and touring and stuff to, you know, to make it. You got to really do it for the right reasons.
I guess so. We're almost at the end, so.
No, take your time. There's no rush. I mean, they might try and kick you off the bus, but me and Marco will protect you.
Thank you. What are your future projects with Burning Rains and Revolution Saints?
Well, I have a Burning Rain record that's coming out in March on Frontiers, and it's really cool. I'm excited about it because I wanted to schedule it around the Dead Daisies schedule so that I could promote it, because the last one I did, I was working with Whitesnake, and I couldn't really promote Burning Rain at the same time as doing Whitesnake either. So Dead Daisies has taken a little bit of a break for a few months in the beginning of the year, and that's right when I could release that record. So it'll be great to get it out there. It's got some cool songs on it, and it's got a great lead singer, a guy called Keith St. John. And it's been like my baby project for like 20 years. It's our 4th record, so we just, you know, have never really worked it that much, but it's something fun I like to do, and it's some good tunes, so I hope people will like it. It's called Face the Music. And then
Are you coming to Italy?
we're gonna play at the Frontiers Festival. That's it.
Oh, that's great to know.
Yeah. It's you know, I'm gonna be busy with Dead Daisies later, but then when it opens up after the record, it's time to kind of marinate a little while. Maybe we can do a few shows here or there. And, you know, we're talking about Revolution Saints, but nothing's for sure yet. But that is a really fun thing. It's just that another scheduling thing is a little difficult because Jack is really busy with Night Ranger, and Dean has obviously Dead Daisies, but then he's got other things too, Journey Through Time, and a lot of recording projects. I think Dean might be doing a solo record at some point too. So we're all kind of busy, but I'd love to do it if it works out.
Wish you all the luck for that.
Yeah, I mean, at first I didn't really want to do it if we weren't going to tour it, because I thought that was just not like a money grab, but I thought it was just, I don't know, it didn't seem like band, you know, if you're gonna just make a record and not play live. But a lot of people came and said, "Man, we just love the music. We really like it."
We did enjoy that.
So we just like don't worry about that part. Just make make more music, you know. So maybe that's what we're gonna do.
So last question, what would you like the Dead Daisies to do next year?
Well, I mean, I would like us to start working on new music as well, because, you know, to some people they go, hey, you know, this band started in 2012 and you've done 4 records or whatever. Marco would know better than me, but like 4 records in 4 years or something. But I mean, that's the way that you get things done, is to keep it fresh, keep new music coming. And an album is actually what you need every time you're going to tour. You need to be promoting something, you know, and use the record to help promote the tour. And we've always got a bazillion ideas, so it would be easy to get together again later in the year, next year, when everyone's free, and start to plan it out, you know.
Would you like to play somewhere else out of Europe?
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously we love coming to Europe, and we've spent a lot of time this year, and it's been really good. It's like a lot of these shows, John asks, like, who's been here, who's seen the band before, and you know, he'll get 70% of the people, and then he'll say who's new, and then he'll get 30% usually. But there's some dates where it's like 50-50. It's new people still learning about the band. It's their first time seeing, so it's paying off, you know. But that said, we really want to try and crack a little bit more in America, because we spent a little time there the past couple years. We need to go back and show show the people what the show is, so they understand that it's something a little different. And then the other thing is we've only been to South America once since I've been in the band. I love South America, like Brazil and Chile and Argentina, those places. It's awesome. So I'd love to go back there next year.
That's great. So the interview's ended. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
See you on stage.
And thank you for what you guys do for the band and for all of us individually. We really appreciate you, and you make it able for us to do what we're doing. You know, so we really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right, Marco?
Yes.
Thank you, Marco.
You're welcome.
I've never heard Marco be so quiet before.
Yeah, he didn't want to participate today.